of Uptime. Out with chaos and in with calm. Out with busy and in with balance. Out with our old ideas of productivity and in with the new state of Uptime. Uptime starts with a grounded understanding of yourself as a whole person. What makes you happy at work and outside of work? What are your natural rhythms and peak times for creativity, focus, or efficiency? When are you most engaged in meetings? What makes you feel unstoppable when responding to emails? When do you need to take a break, do some uninterrupted thinking, or deepen social connections? Uptime takes a holistic view, what we can accomplish, how we accomplish it, how happy we are, and how that contributes to things like innovation, job retention, and burnout. The pandemic years showed us that the butts and seats from 9 to 5 model is no longer the most viable one. We now need the tools and skills to manage our workloads, our time, and our own schedules to be better workers and happier people. Uptime is operating at a level that's sustainable. The difference between a busy day and a productive day comes down to energy, attention, and impact. It's about leveraging time and focus. It's not the tools, but the intention behind the tools that matters most. Uptime doesn't happen by mistake. It happens by design. It's a matter of carefully curated priorities and excellence in execution. It follows a set of principles that I've refined over more than 10 years of coaching executives and developing training for my colleagues at Google. And now I'm bringing Uptime to you. Why me? I began at Google almost 14 years ago in a sales role. Managing over 50 client relationships, at first I found myself overwhelmed by the number of requests coming in, so I organized my inbox in a way that made it a workflow dashboard. I started scheduling my sales calls Tuesday through Thursday only so I could prepare on Monday and send client wrap-up notes on Friday. People were wondering how I was always on top of my work and keeping my clients and myself happy. Colleagues started asking me about how I organized myself to maintain this output. How was I hitting my targets without being the first one in the office each day or the last one to leave? It soon became clear that sales wasn't my sweet spot. Managing my time and workflow was. Over the next 8 years, I developed the Productivity at Google program and started working with all Googlers, from Nooglers, new Googlers, to executives. I developed training sessions to teach others throughout the company my methods for productivity. I now work in the office of the CEO, where I coach and train executives on strategies for getting more done and how to remain calm and grounded while doing it. I've used Google Workspace tools from Gmail to Meet to help interns, new employees, mid-level engineers, our most senior executives, and employees of every level at other companies to master productivity. I started publishing a newsletter that 1/3 of all Google employees have subscribed to, and my workshops have been taken and highly rated by tens of thousands of professionals. And I've done it all while building a family, with 3 kids under the age of 4. This book isn't a book just for Googlers, and it's not a book just for executives or even just for workers. It's a book for anyone who wants to be the owner of their time, anyone who wants to ride that feeling of calm accomplishment. It's a guide for employees, students, parents, and entrepreneurs alike. I wrote this book to bring everything I've learned about productivity to you. By the end of this book, you'll feel lighter, more excited, and more in control of the things you need to get done, at work and in your personal life. Perhaps more importantly, you'll feel permission to not do something when you know it's not the right time, so when it is the right time, you'll execute with excellence. The book is broken down into 5 parts. 1. What to do. How to choose your priorities and how to say no to all the rest. 2. When to do it. How to learn and capitalize on your natural productivity peaks and valleys. 3. Where to do it. How to take advantage of the environments where you work, whether you're hybrid, always at home, or always at a workplace. 4. How to do it well. How to execute on the things you've decided to do with absolute excellence and efficiency. 5. How to live well while doing it. How to be happy, successful, and mindful while getting it all done. I'll start by introducing the